You are in a quiet moment, reading or perhaps just resting, when suddenly a sound appears, a buzzing, a high-pitched whistle, or a low noise that seems to come from inside your ear. No one else can hear it, and you wonder, what is this? Is it just something physical, or is there something bigger happening? Surprisingly, this phenomenon, often ignored or misunderstood, can be much more than a simple biological reaction. Since ancient times, various spiritual traditions have believed that ringing in the ears is a sign, not just any sign, but a message from the universe, your spiritual guides, or even a higher energy trying to communicate with you. And if I told you that this sound could be a reminder that you are connecting with something beyond the physical reality, or a warning to pay attention to what is happening around you, spiritually and energetically. In this video, we will explore the hidden meanings behind the ringing in the ears, from angelic messages to possible connections with chakras and universal vibrations. You will discover that these sounds can be much more than they seem. Get ready to dive into a mystery that could change the way you see your connection with the spiritual world and your own awakening. What is tinnitus? Before we dive into the spiritual meanings of ringing in the ears, we need to understand what it really is and why so many people experience it. In medicine, this phenomenon is known as tinnitus. It is a sound perceived only by the person, even in the absence of an external sound source. Although many consider it just a physical condition, it can carry much more than it appears. Studies conducted by the World Health Organization, WHO, indicate that around 15% of the global population experiences some degree of tinnitus. In 2021, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Medicine indicated that, in some cases, tinnitus is linked to factors such as exposure to loud noises, stress, or even hormonal imbalances. However, there is something interesting that science has not yet fully explained. Why do some people associate this sound with moments of greater spiritual connection or profound changes in their personal energy? Since ancient times, the ringing in the ears has been interpreted by different cultures as a sign. In ancient Greece, for example, it was believed that hearing a buzzing sound meant someone was talking about you. In Eastern spiritual traditions, such as Buddhism, this sound is often associated with spiritual awakening or a warning that something important is about to happen. This phenomenon also has intriguing connections with the vibrations of the universe. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors and thinkers of the 20th century, stated, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." When we hear a buzzing in our ears, are we somehow tuning into these frequencies? Moreover, there are contemporary reports that ringing in the ears can occur during moments of deep meditation or intense spiritual practices. This suggests that it may be a reflection of the body's energetic alignment, such as when the chakras are activating or balancing. Although science recognizes tinnitus as an auditory condition, the lack of explanation for cases that do not have an evident physical cause opens the door to broader interpretations. Could these seemingly random sounds be a way for the universe to call our attention to what is happening within us and around us? In the next segment, we will explore the possible spiritual messages hidden behind the ringing in the ears and how to interpret them on your personal journey. The spiritual meaning of ringing in the ears. Now that we understand what the ringing in the ears is from a physical and historical perspective, let's explore what it might mean spiritually. Many believe that these sounds are not random, but rather messages sent by the universe, by spiritual guides, or even by your own higher consciousness. One of the most common interpretations is that the buzzing is a form of connection with higher planes. According to spiritual traditions, such as Theosophy and Hinduism, the sound can be a reflection of high frequencies that we are picking up. This can happen when our energetic vibration is changing, such as during meditation practices, moments of personal transformation, or spiritual awakening. The types of buzzing and their meanings. High-pitched sounds, often associated with elevated vibrations or the presence of spiritual beings such as angels. These sounds may indicate that you are receiving an important message or that your energy is aligned with higher dimensions. Low sounds, related to grounding or the need to pay attention to the physical environment. It can be a reminder to adjust your energy and balance your lower chakras. Intermittent or pulsating, a call to action, asking you to pay attention to something urgent, whether in your spiritual life or in the physical world around you. This concept is aligned with the idea of vibrational frequency. Nikola Tesla highlighted the importance of vibrations as the foundation of the universe. When we hear buzzing, could it be that we are picking up these universal frequencies and, in a way, tuning into something greater? Moreover, the ringing in the ears is often associated with the third eye chakra and the throat chakra. The third eye, located in the center of the forehead, is linked to intuition and spiritual perception. If you hear high-pitched sounds, it may be a sign that your third eye is activating or that you are receiving intuitive messages. On the other hand, the throat chakra, which governs communication and expression, can be responsible for buzzing, related to unexpressed emotions or unspoken words. When balanced, it can help you communicate more clearly and listen to the messages from the universe more accurately. There is also a more practical, yet equally spiritual interpretation. The buzzing can be a reminder to slow down and listen to your body. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we often ignore internal signals. These sounds may be asking you to reconnect with yourself and your essence. Finally, it is important to remember that the meaning of ringing in the ears can vary from person to person. The most important thing is to pay attention to the moment it occurs and how you feel. It can be during meditation, in a moment of doubt, or when you are at peace. Each context brings a unique meaning. In the next segment, we will explore how you can interpret these signs and use them as tools in your spiritual journey. How to interpret the ringing in the ears. Now that we've explored the spiritual meaning of ringing in the ears, an essential question arises. How can you interpret these sounds in your life? Each experience is unique, and the context in which the buzzing occurs is fundamental to understanding its message. Many spiritual traditions suggest that the first step to understanding these signs is to be attentive to the moment they occur. Ask yourself, what was I thinking or feeling when I heard the buzzing? Sometimes these sounds appear as a warning, other times as a reminder that you are aligned with your spiritual path. The role of intuition in interpretation. Intuition is a powerful tool for deciphering the meaning of the buzz. Imagine that these sounds are like a phone call from the universe. To answer the call, you need to be in tune with your inner perception. This can be done through practices such as meditation or simply setting aside a moment of silence to reflect. Connection with the events around you. Decision moments. Many people report hearing buzzing sounds during critical moments, such as when making important decisions. This can be interpreted as a sign that you should consider your choices carefully. Energy changes. If the sound appears during moments of stress or imbalance, it can be a reminder to reassess your emotions and energies. Moments of peace. When they occur in calm situations, they can be a confirmation that you are on the right path. Tools for interpretation. Spiritual journaling. Keep a journal where you record the situations in which the buzzing occurs, including your thoughts and feelings. This can reveal patterns or recurring messages. Sound-focused meditation. Sit in a quiet place, and focus on the sound. Ask internally, what does this mean to me? Over time, you may start to receive clear insights. Grounding practices. If the buzzing is accompanied by feelings of confusion or imbalance, practices such as walking in nature or breathing exercises can help bring clarity. Attention to body and mind. Another important aspect is to consider how the ringing affects your body and mind. Do you feel relief, discomfort, or a renewed energy? The body often communicates messages before we even intellectually understand what is happening. For example, if the sound makes you restless, it could be a sign to pay attention to something you are ignoring. On the other hand, if it generates peace or clarity, it can be a reminder that you are connected to the universal flow. Acceptance of uncertainty. Not all spiritual messages are immediately clear. Sometimes the meaning of the buzz only reveals itself over time. This is normal and part of the process of learning and growth. Trust that even when we don't fully understand, we are being guided. In conclusion, interpreting the ringing in the ears is more of an art than a science. It invites you to explore your inner world and connect more deeply with what surrounds you. In the next segment, we will see how to use these messages to transform your spiritual and emotional life. Transforming the buzz into a spiritual tool. Now that we understand the spiritual meaning and how to interpret the ringing in the ears, the next question is, how to use this phenomenon as a tool for spiritual growth. Instead of seeing it as something uncomfortable or confusing, it is possible to transform it into a powerful ally for your journey of self-discovery and energetic balance. Recognize the buzzing as a call to presence. The ringing in the ears, especially when it arises at unexpected moments, can be an invitation from the universe to be more present. Often, we are so immersed in future worries or past regrets that we lose the present moment. Use sound as a reminder to return to the present, focusing on your breath or bodily sensations. Use sound to deepen your meditation. During meditation, focus on the buzzing as a point of focus. Instead of trying to block it, allow it to be the anchor that keeps your mind in the present. Imagine that sound is like a bridge connecting your consciousness to the universe. The more you connect, the clearer your intuition can become. Many meditation practitioners report that internal sounds, such as buzzing, help them achieve deeper states of relaxation and awareness. Create intentions aligned with the moment of the buzz. When the buzzing appears, ask yourself, what was I thinking or feeling before this happened? Use sound as a starting point to set positive intentions or reassess choices that may not be aligned with your purpose. For example, if the buzzing arises during a difficult decision, it may be a sign to reflect more deeply before acting. Strengthen your energy through alignment practices. Conscious breathing exercises. Breathe deeply while imagining that the sound is clearing any blocked energy in your body. Chakra activation. Visualize the sound flowing through each chakra, helping to balance and harmonize your energy field. Spiritual journaling. After feeling the buzz, write about your experience, feelings, and insights. This can help identify patterns and reveal clearer messages over time. Face the buzzing as a portal for the expansion of consciousness. Besides being an immediate signal, the ringing in the ears can symbolize an opening to explore new levels of spiritual perception. It can be an opportunity to expand your connection with higher energies. Develop greater sensitivity to the energies around you. Reevaluate beliefs or patterns that no longer serve your growth. These experiences, although subtle, can accumulate over time, creating a significant transformation in how you perceive and live your spiritual journey. Embrace uncertainty and trust the process. Not all spiritual messages will be understood immediately. Sometimes the meaning of the buzz will only be revealed after an event or deeper reflection. it is important to trust that even in uncertainty, the sound carries a message that is aligned with your well-being and evolution. In the next segment, we will explore how these transformations can impact not only your spiritual life, but also your connection with the world around you. The ringing in the ears, something many might consider trivial or even annoying, can actually be one of the universe's deepest invitations to look beyond the obvious. Whether it is caused by vibrational frequencies, energetic imbalances, or messages from spiritual guides, what truly matters is how you choose to respond. Think about it. How many times in life have you heard something that you weren't really listening to? This seemingly simple phenomenon can be a powerful reminder that there is more happening around us and within us than we perceive at first glance. This sound is not just noise. It is a call, an invitation to pause, reflect, and align with something greater. Maybe it's an opportunity to ask, am I living in harmony with my essence? Am I listening to what my body, my energy, and the universe are trying to tell me? It doesn't matter if you interpret the buzzing as a message from spiritual guides, an energetic adjustment, or a way to reconnect with your intuition. The most important thing is to remember that each sound, each signal is unique to you and your journey. It is not here by chance, and in the end, perhaps the secret lies not in fully understanding the meaning of the sound, but in embracing the mystery it brings. Because in the silence that follows the buzz, you might find something even more precious, your own inner voice. So the next time you hear that sound, allow yourself to truly listen to it. Observe, reflect, and connect. Who knows what you might discover?